Hello, and welcome to the Ansys Innovation Conference. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce you to the power of the Ansys simulation platform. In particular, show how the Ansys platform capabilities are a great way to support your digital thread and digital transformation initiatives. This slide shows the different platform offerings from Ansys. In particular, Ansys Minerva for simulation process and data management, Ansys Granter for material information management, and Ansys OptiSlang and Model Center for process integration and design optimization. I'd like to show you how these products are key to your simulation-led digital transformation and digital thread initiatives, including a simple roadmap on how you can adopt these products as part of your existing product lifecycle and tools. And finally, to make this concrete, I will discuss a case study from one of our customers on how they are using these platform products to design electric motors. Modern products are getting increasingly complex due to the integration requirements of mechanical, electrical, electronic, and software components. At the same time, companies are under increasing pressures to introduce new products faster, lower design and manufacturing costs, and ensure their products continue to meet more stringent regulatory, environmental, and safety standards. To meet these challenges, companies see a critical need to digitally connect the disparate product engineering systems across the entire product lifecycle, as shown in the picture. And given the critical role simulation plays in the digital thread, customers also see the need to connect all their simulation assets, the CAE tools, the process of how these simulations are managed, and most important, the simulation data into this overall digital thread. However, managing this ecosystem of simulation tools, data, and processes is not easy. Since most companies have standardized on only one or two CAD systems, this allows them to manage the corresponding CAD design tools and data efficiently inside their PLM systems. But the landscape of simulation and CAE tools is significantly different and more complex, as shown in the slide. CAE has multiple design disciplines like mechanical, electrical, optical, etc., which results in dozens of CAE tools being used from multiple different vendors. The process of how these different engineers across disciplines and departments work together is ad hoc, and the large amounts of data produced from these CAE tools is today managed using approaches like the engineer's local desktop or shared file systems. These ad hoc management of data results in poor engineer productivity due to the inability to easily reuse results from prior simulations and collaboration challenges across functions and departments that are using different tools. Furthermore, lack of traceability to the PLM and CAD can result in significant delays. For example, a customer lost 3 months of engineering time working on old CAD models because the PLM and CAE systems were disconnected. Hopefully, you see the need of a connected digital thread. But there is still this debate, mainly from our competition, that all simulation assets should be managed inside a PLM system. However, as you can see from this recent Aberdeen Group study, the best-in-class companies consider simulation to be very critical, but a separate discipline that needs to be seamlessly interoperate with your PLM and other engineering tools. In particular, according to this study, 60% of the best-in-class companies saw increased value when they maintained this independence between PLM and simulation. So what is the best way to integrate all your simulation tools, data, and processes into the overall digital thread? We believe that a best-in-class simulation platform is the answer. This platform will be the authoritative source of truth for simulation, but still be completely open and interoperable to seamlessly connect into the overall engineering digital thread with your PLM and ERP systems. Furthermore, based on our experience working with customers, we believe that material data and processes should be managed inside a material information management system, or MIM, and core CAE tools, data and processes should be managed inside an independent simulation process and data management, or SPDM system. Again, fully interoperable both with each other and with the overall digital thread. That includes other engineering tools like PLM, ERP, etc. The same Aberdeen Group study that I referred to earlier further states that adoption, such as simulation platform, can significantly improve time to market and total cost of ownership versus companies that are not yet using such a platform. Given this critical need, we here at Ansys have been working hard to bring this simulation platform to our customers. And given our decades-long expertise working with our users and customers, where we deeply understand their use cases, we believe we are the only ones to offer a true and comprehensive platform in the market today. I now want to spend the rest of the talk to present these platform offerings, in particular, show you a roadmap of how you can adopt this as part of your digital transformation initiatives. Before I introduce the roadmap, I want to clarify that this is just one possible adoption journey. Different customers can choose a different sequence from what I am presenting due to the openness and flexibility of our offering. Even choose a subset of these offerings depending on their needs. The journey consists of 4 steps. The first step is to get control of your simulation IP or data. That includes both your material data as well as the results from your simulation. This will provide you the necessary mechanisms to enable capabilities like search, versioning, reporting, traceability, and reuse. The next step is to capture your critical CAE processes to document your cross-domain workflows. This will ensure repeatability and standardization. Every organization today has an urgent need to do this to address the challenges of scale and potential loss of expertise due to an aging and retiring workforce. Once you have a way to capture your data and business workflows, you can further automate the interactions and data movements between the dozens of CAE tools that need to execute these workflows and run these executions automatically on HPC systems, both on-premises and in the cloud. An important outcome of this automation and HPC execution is the ability to run several parametric studies on your product design so that you can not only verify the correctness, but also design the best products. And finally, scale this across the enterprise by connecting your CAE tools, processes, and data to the enterprise digital thread with PLM. This also supports democratization of simulation by allowing non-experts to access simulation outcomes beyond the core CAE users. Every company today struggles to have enough expert analysts to support their increasing simulation needs. And the scaling and democratization of simulation outcomes is critical to make simulation design and development a reality. I will next describe these steps in more detail. First, in order to make simulation and material IP available as part of the digital thread, you should capture your simulation and material data. Ansys Minerva is our SPDM solution that houses all of the simulation data, captures the context of the data, allows search, versioning, and also manages the simulation workflow between team members across tools and domains. Ansys Minerva is a fully web-based application, allowing seamless usage across the enterprise with a modern user experience tailored to be used by both experts and non-experts. The next tool is Ansys Granter, the industry-leading offering to manage materials data across the entire enterprise. Different users can access Granter via custom applications that are appropriate to their role and that fit within their workflow. Web apps from within a web browser or even from within a third-party tool like CAD. The key point is that all of these users are accessing quickly and efficiently a single view of the material's truth for their company. No inconsistencies, no inaccuracies, and the full history of the company's material activities is captured for reuse and traceability. So now once the data is secured in the right system, seamlessly integrate the Minerva and Granter solutions and complete the digital thread between the two. Now, when a material property is changed in Granter by a materials engineer, the change is propagated to Minerva, notifying the simulation engineer about the changes. Collaboration becomes easier and product development processes become more efficient as everyone has the right data and context when needed. Next, use the productivity enhancements that you now get towards innovation and product design improvements by using Ansys OptiSlang and Ansys Model Center. These tools enable optimizations and trade studies by connecting any tool to any tool, both Ansys and non-Ansys. For example, this slide shows an example of how a customer significantly improved a wide-angle lens operation across a range of temperatures. This is a complex problem as one has to optimize across multiple parameters, like the thickness of each lens, placement of these lenses, and changes in performance across a large operating temperature range. As you can see, the original design produced the blurry outcome on the left. After running an automated design optimization using Ansys OptiSlang, a much improved product was created that met all the necessary safety and quality requirements. So putting the full Ansys platform together and connecting the data, people, and tools results in a picture that looks like this. Again, as I mentioned earlier, each offering is unique, has its own custom experience tailored to their unique users, and can be deployed independently and in any order by a customer. But the full value is only created by connecting all of them together. And not just connecting the Ansys products to each other, but connecting these to the full product lifecycle that includes your PLM and ERP systems. Now, when a material property is changed in Granter by a materials engineer, the change is propagated not just to Minerva, as described earlier, but also to the PLM systems, notifying also the CAD engineer about the changes. This is the reason that the customer who lost 3 months of engineering time where the simulation team was working on an old CAD file started implementing the Ansys simulation platform. However, scaling simulations to the enterprise really means enabling simulations to non-experts in the entire organization. Companies are looking for ways to enable engineers who are not simulation experts to do more simulations, and for experts to be able to provide ways to share their knowledge. Depending on the maturity of different workflows, we see different ways this can be accomplished. Through scripting or creating custom web UIs or creating multi-physics tool chains that hide the complexities of the different tools from the non-experts. Whatever the case might be, the expert creators can publish their applications to Minerva, and then non-experts can access these simulation applications from within Minerva using simple, customized web interfaces. This democratization or this democratized access to the industry-leading Ansys multiphysics is the aspect I am most excited about in the Ansys simulation platform. I believe this will make simulation truly pervasive across the entire enterprise. Additionally, with the work that we are doing to enable REST APIs for all our products, developers outside of Ansys, both at partners and customers, can build innovative simulation-powered applications that can be used by anyone. With that background, I now want to show you how one of our customers is using the full power of the Ansys simulation platform to solve complex engineering challenges that occur when designing electric machines. This is a representative design process for an electric machine. There are many stages the process goes through, from requirements to motor sizing to systems integration and verification and validation. There are many factors to be considered for the development of an electric machine optimized for cost, performance, and durability. There are many different disciplines involved as well. However, for today's topic, let's just look at the analysis and the detailed design stages. Even in just the detailed design phase, there are still multiple people involved, from a motor design engineer to a thermal engineer, and also project leads carrying out various tasks in multiple CAE tools such as MotorCAD, Ansys Maxwell, Ansys Mechanical, Ansys Fluent, etc. Data needs to be constantly exchanged between these different disciplines, and the work of the different engineers needs to be coordinated. These complexities in the design process become obvious when engineers start to work together. Complexities like searching for the right data, being able to reuse existing simulation data, establishing organizational best practices, and so on. All of the challenges we saw earlier around interoperability, change management, best practices, simulation and material data management, and optimization are very real for this customer and this use case. But as we also saw earlier in the talk, these are exactly the challenges that can be addressed with the Ansys simulation platform. However complex your landscape is, and this electric machine use case is a very typical example of the complexities all our customers in many industries experience. By providing the engineers with the right tools, you can manage these challenges and ensure everything is connected and orchestrated. In summary, I encourage you to reach out to your account team to learn more about the Ansys platform and attend the detailed product sessions at the conference to learn the deep industry-leading capabilities our products offer. Adopting these capabilities will enable you to go to market faster, do more with less resources, but most important, innovate on your best products. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the conference.